Hello friends, and welcome to the Architecture Enthusiast and to the Fagus Factory in Alfeld, Germany. A 10-building complex began around 1910 to the design of Walter Gropius, which is a landmark in the development of modern architecture and industrial design. Serving all stages of manufacture, storage, and dispatch of lasts used by the shoe industry, the complex is still operational today. With its groundbreaking vast expanses of glass panels and functionalist aesthetics, the complex foreshadowed the work of the Bauhaus school and is a landmark in the development of architecture in Europe and North America. Built by Walter Gropius, it is notable for the innovative use of walls of vast glass panels combined with an attenuated load-bearing structure. It bears testimony to a major break with the existing architectural and decorative values of the period and represents a determined move towards a functionalist industrial aesthetic. The Fagus Factory establishes several major fundamental aspects of modern functionalist architecture of the 20th century, in particular the curtain wall. It constitutes a homogeneous, territorial, and built complex rationally and completely designed to serve an industrial project. It expresses great architectural unity. The scheme is at once architectural, aesthetic, and social, and bears witness to a determination to achieve humanist control of the social and aesthetic changes linked to industrialization. The interior, decorative, and functional elements are attuned with the architecture and the social project. They represent one of the first consummate manifestations of interior design. The Fagus Factory illustrates a moment of considerable interchange between different generations of German, European, and North American architects, which gave rise to a rational and modernist architecture. It was a site of synthesis of these influences, which were technical, artistic, and humanistic, and went on to influence many other architectural works. A manifesto of modernity in architecture, the Fagus Factory won its designer Walter Gropius an international reputation. It exemplifies the innovation of the curtain wall, which optimizes both luminosity and lightness. It is a concrete expression of the functionality of the industrial complex in the interest of productivity and the humanization of the working environment. It incorporates into the scheme the concepts of industrial aesthetics and design. All 10 buildings constituting the Fagus Factory have been conserved in their entirety, in their initial ground plans and architectural forms. The factory corresponds with the program set out by its designers around 1910. No buildings have been added or demolished. The conditions of integrity in terms of layout and exterior architecture have been preserved. Major repairs and restorations were carried out from 1985 to 2001. They were carried out with great respect for the property with regard to its outstanding testimony to 20th century industrial architecture, which has contributed to the preservation of the conditions of authenticity both as regards architecture and decoration. The Fagus Factory is today considered as one of the most important industrial structures of modern architecture. The design is examined as a blueprint of the functional design style that later became associated with the Bauhaus. Also, the concept of the curtain wall, the glass facade that Gropius featured in his Bauhaus building in Dessau, was put into practice here for the first time. Today, the entire factory has been renovated and is open to the public. The Fagus Factory is still in use today and was included on the list of UNESCO World Heritage Sites in 2011.